If you spend time scrolling through short-form video feeds, the sheer volume of content starts to blur together into a chaotic, endless stream of noise. It is easy to assume that clips capturing millions of views rely on pure luck, a spontaneous, unscripted accident that happened to be caught on camera at exactly the right moment. A 60-second cooking video known as Cat Crepe serves as a clear case study for the deliberate structural choices hiding behind the viral comedy. Dismissing a video like this as internet fluff ignores the tight storytelling math at work. Holding a human being's attention for exactly 1 minute requires a precise, deliberate architecture. This timeline divides the 1-minute runtime into 6 10-second blocks to control pacing. Block 1 introduces the straight man, a gray cat methodically cracking an egg, establishing order. Block 2 introduces the foil, a white cat dumping a whole carton, injecting chaos. The gray cat responds with a firm physical shove. This immediate boundary setting establishes the narrative stakes. One character is trying to complete a task, and the other is an active obstacle. The immediate friction of two opposing personalities forced to share a workspace hooks the viewer before they even see the stove. As the gray cat tries to recover and whisk the batter, the white cat grabs a bag of sugar and shakes it directly over the bowl, triggering a massive, blinding cloud of powder that coats the entire kitchen. Then the video hits a hard stop. Both cats freeze in place, completely covered in sugar, executing a textbook comedic pause. Abruptly cutting the kinetic motion forces the audience to wait. The silence creates a vacuum, causing our anticipation for a reaction to spike rapidly. The silence holds until the white cat lets out a single, isolated meow. That tiny sound acts as a pressure valve, safely releasing the tension they just built up. Now we hit the climax. The gray cat regains control, aggressively pushes the white cat away from the stove, and launches the crepe high into the air with the pan. In the background, the white cat's gaze snaps upward, physically directing the viewer's eye. That tracking motion maps the exact upward trajectory of the scene's emotional release. This 10-second burst functions as a microclimax, resolving the established tension through a physical action that restores the gray cat's authority over the kitchen. For the final 10 seconds, the camera focuses on methodical, deliberate actions. The cooked crepe is slid onto a serving tray, folded into a crisp triangle, and carefully garnished with sliced strawberries and whipped cream. This quiet, structured plating sequence acts as a necessary return to order. It systematically neutralizes the chaos of the flying sugar and prematurely spilled chocolate. The video closes on the finished dish, with both cats standing side by side to proudly present their work, completely stripped of any lingering animosity. Delivering a visually perfect final product provides the payoff. It justifies the 50 seconds of struggle, showing the viewer that the stressful collaboration actually produced something worthwhile. This diagram illustrates a concept called collaborative friction, where opposing forces eventually align. It is the core, universal human experience driving the entire narrative of the video. We relate to these animals because we subconsciously project our own lives onto them. Everyone has a coworker or a partner who dumps the whole carton of eggs into the bowl while we are trying to carefully measure the flour. 60 seconds is a highly constrained format, yet the creators achieve genuine emotional depth by rigidly adhering to classic character archetypes and tightly controlled pacing. Scale does not dictate quality. Whether crafting a 2-hour theatrical film or a 1-minute mobile upload, structural storytelling architecture remains the non-negotiable requirement for making an audience care.